Good afternoon. Good day, everyone. Good day, viewers. Welcome to my live. In this live, we are going to be reviewing common entrance questions. That's what we'll be basically doing. Okay. So if you have children that are preparing for common entrance, have them close and enjoy the lesson with me. Welcome to Doreen's classroom. So without wasting much time, let's go over to the board and look at some questions. Even if it is 30 minutes, let's do it together. Okay. Now let's look at the first question. And it says, in a class, in a class, there, there are 30 girls and 45 30 girls and 45 boys. Find the ratio of girls to boys. Find the ratio of girls to boys. Now, whenever we hear ratio, what comes to our mind? Ratio simply means to compare two quantities. Okay, to compare two quantities. Now, in this case, we have girls and we have boys. Now, in this class, girls is 30 girls, and boys is 45. Boys is 45. So the question wants us to find the ratio of girls to boys. Now ratios can as well be written as fraction. So let's write this as fraction. So we write 30 over 45. The next thing we do is to simplify it using their HCF, okay, or using a common factor. So let's use 5 to simplify both. 5 in 30 is 6. 5 in 45 is 9. We can still simplify 6 over 9 by 3. And this will give us 3 into 6 is 2. 3 into 9 is 3. 3 into 6 is 2. 3 into 9 is 3. So the ratio of girls to boys, the ratio of girls, the ratio of girls to boys is 2 is to 3. Sorry for that interruption. So the ratio of girls to boys is 2 is to 3. We can write it as 2 is to 3, or we write it as 2 over 5. So let's move on to the next question. So the next question we'll be looking at says, of a number, one fourth of a number is 5. Find the number. Find the number. One fourth of a number is 5. Find the number. Now let's bring out this word problem in an equation. So one fourth of a number, of a number, we don't know the number, so that number is x, is 5. One fourth of x, one fourth of a number is 5. Find the number. So we want to look for x. Okay, now to look for x, we make it the subject. So we say x equal to 5 times 4. So x equal to 20. So that number we don't know is 20. 1 over 4 of 20 is 5. I hope the explanation is clear. Let's look at the next question. Like I said, this is a review of common entrance questions. All right, for basic or grade level pupils preparing for college. That's what the review is basically all about. The next question says, a worker earns 4,000 naira per month. A worker earns 4,000 naira per month. How much does he earn in half a year? How much does he earn in half a year? How much? How much does he earn in half a year? Excuse me. So, if 1 month, this worker earn 4,000 naira. Every month, this worker earns 4,000 naira. Then half a year, what does he earn? We know the number of months that makes a year. Okay, 1 year is equal to 12 months. So half of 12 months, half of 12 months equal to what? 6 months. Out of 12 months equal to 6 months. So to know what this man earn, or to know what this worker earn in half a year, we do 6 months times 4,000 naira. 6 months times 4,000 naira. Now to carry out any multiplication that has a multiple of 10 or multiple of 100 or multiple of 1,000, you simply multiply the value, that is 6 and 4, then you add the number of 0 to whatever you've gotten as the answer. So 6 times 4 is 24. 24. How many zeros do we have? 3. add the zeros to it. So what do we have? 24,000. So this worker earns 24,000 naira in half a year. Let's move on to the next question. Give me small water. Moment, plate. Let me pour it here. So the next question says, what must be subtracted from? What must be subtracted from? What must be subtracted from 3.10, 3.10 to have 1.001. So what must be subtracted from 3.10 to have 1.001? So let's bring it out in an equation. So we have 3.10 minus x equal to 1.001. So we have 3.10 minus x equal to 1.001. So to know the value of x, we need to subtract the result from this. Okay, so x equal to 3.10 minus 1.1, sorry, 1.001. Now we need to put 0 here to balance the equation. Of course, it's impossible to take away it's impossible to take away 1 from 0. So 0 we have to borrow, this we have to borrow, this becomes 0, here becomes 10, 9, 10. So this is 9, 9 minus 0, 9, 0 minus 0, 0, 3 minus 1, 2. So the value that must be subtracted from this to have this is 2.099. 1 second, please. All right, let's look at the next question. What is the cost of So the question says, what is the cost of 60 oranges if 4 costs 20 naira? How do we know the cost of 60 oranges if 4 oranges cost 20 naira? Now, for us to know the cost of 60 oranges, let's find the cost of one orange. So to know the cost of one orange, we do 20 naira divided by 4 oranges. So one orange is equal to 4 into itself 1, 4 to 25. One orange is equal to 5 naira. Now that we've known the cost of one orange, it can be easier now for us to know the cost of 60 oranges. We just need to multiply the cost of one orange by 60. So we have 60 oranges times 5 naira. 6 times 5 is 30. Pick this 0 and add to it. What do we have? 300 naira. So oranges 60 oranges equal to 300 naira. The cost of 60 oranges is 300 naira. Please, if you have any question, leave it in the comment section, okay? This is Doreen Classroom, where we talk about basic mathematics. All right, our next question says arrange the following fractions in ascending order. Wow. Arrange the following fractions in ascending order. Arrange the following fractions in ascending order. We have 3/4, 3/4, 5/8, 7/12, and 2/3. So, ascending means from the least to the highest, that is from the smallest to the highest. How do we identify the smallest fraction? That we should arrange these fractions according to their size, but this time around from the smallest one to the biggest one, or to the bigger one, no, to the biggest one. Don't mind me, okay? Okay, to do that, we need to find the LCM of their denominator, or we need to take these fractions to have a common denominator. Don't mind this man on my back. Oh. He's disturbing. That is why I have him here, yet he's still disturbing. Okay, so let's find the LCM of these fractions. Okay, so we have 4, 8, 12, and 3. Let's find their LCM. So we start. So we are going to begin with the smallest factor, okay, or the smallest number that can go into any of these four numbers here, and that is 2. 2 into 4 is 2, 2 into 8 is 4, 2 into 6 is 2 into 12 is 6, 2 into 3 impossible, bring down 3. So next is 2, 2 into 1 is 1, 2 into 2 is 1, sorry, 2 into 4, 2 into 2 is 1, 2 into 4 is 2, 2 into 6 is 3, 2 into 3 impossible, pull down 3. Okay, so we are still going to use 2. 2 into 1, 1, 2 into 2, 1, 2 into 3, 3, 2 into 3, 3. Finally, we use 3. 3 into 1, 3 into 1, 3 into 3, 3 into 3. Welcome. So let's bring out the numbers and multiply. So we have 2 times 2. Don't wake him or he's sleeping. You just are not sleeping. Welcome. 1, 2, 3. Uh-huh. In the sleeping. I can't give me your
090
090.
66 98 90 30
Account number.
211 75 92 139 UBA in your face.
All right. So 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2, 8. 8 times 3. 8 times 3 is 24. Okay, miss, when I finish, in the next 5 minutes, I'll be through. Let me come and make him to sleep. Get inside. Carry him inside. When you read your press phone and leave him, do you hear me? In the next 5 minutes, I'm coming. So, the denominators, their common denominator is 24. So let's take this fraction denominator. So what do? 24, 4 divide 24, or 24 divided by 4 is 6. 6 times 3 is 18. 24 divided by 8 is 3. 3 times 5, 15. 24 divided by 12 is 2. 2 times 7, 14. 24 divided by 3, 8. 8 times 2, 16. So we have 3 over 4 as 18 over 24. 5 over 8 as 15 over 24. 7 over 12 as 14 over 24. Then 2 over 3 as 16 over 24. So at this point, it will be easy. It will be easy for us to write these fractions in ascending order, going by their new fraction or their equivalent fraction. Going by their equivalent fraction now, which fraction do you think is the least? The least fraction is 12 over 7, sorry, 7 over 12, followed by 5 over 8, followed by 2 over 3, and finally 3 over 4. So we have successfully arranged these fractions in ascending order, that is from the least to the highest. So our next question is, write 1,991 in Roman numeral. Write 1,991 in Roman numeral. So let's go. What is the letter for 1,000? Okay, let's bring out the number. What is the letter for 1,000? For 1,000, this number is made up of 1,990 and 1. So this is 1,991. So what's the letter for 1,000? The letter for 1,000 is M. What about the letter for 900? The letter for 900 is CM. 1,000 less 100. What about the letter for 90? The letter for 90 is 100 less 10. The letter for 90 is XC, that is 100 less 10. And the letter for 1 is I. So let's put them all together. Let's put them all together. And this will give us M, C, M, X, C, and I. This is 1,991. 1,991 for Roman numeral. I hope you enjoy this live. I know it is not long, just a 30 minutes live section. I hope to be doing this from time to time. If you are new to Doreen's Classroom, I want to say welcome. If you have been in Doreen's Classroom, I want to say welcome again. Join me for another exciting live session where I'll be reviewing common entrance questions. And Doreen's Classroom is all about basic mathematics. So if you are finding basic mathematics difficult, feel free to recommend us to friends and family. And also feel free to join us for continuous learning. Have a beautiful day. Bye bye.